VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas, Correctional Observer. You have graduated from that to tell you there's another step. There is another level. Will I you or giving you details of how the process and how it works? What is sports banter, you ask? This is where I will probably break out needed because sports banter is what it is. It's a conversation, a humor, mocking and critical of a competitor or, same fan within the same group. I'd suggest you sort of stay away from that early on in your life. Fanatic, as you get more advanced, as you learn more, as you practice and work on the craft itself, then you can venture out. Then you can banter within your fan base. You're gonna have to roll with the punches. You're gonna have to do a lot of reading. I suggest you read books, magazines, get whatever language it is that you speak. Learn it, but grip on wordplay. You best know how to play with words. You better know what literary device, because if you don't, you are in for a rude awakening. Those are broad shoulders, or if you have a glass jaw and can't take a punch, not like street fighting. It ain't necessary, but it's entertaining. That's assuming you're winning. That's assuming you're winning and you aren't taking the L. But for the rest of us who's watching, we are entertained by this. We best believe we are entertained by the sports banner amongst people going at it. There are no rules to this. There are no rules to this game. There's some unwritten rules. There's some lines for the outcome. You better be prepared for the results. If you do set rules and regulations, just unwritten rules. Major League Baseball. And I'll give you an example of, I'll use me. A team that 100 plus 8, 100 without winning a title. And for them 30 of them years, we label lovable losers. I mean, what's lovable? We're holding 2 L's. And think of how creative that is. That's an alliteration. Those are 2 L's, lovable losers. Of course, my shoulders are broad and my jaw isn't made of glass. I took it and I rolled with the punches and I fought back. Whether it was willingly or unwillingly, or I ignored some of it. If you don't have a game plan and you're just going in flying blind, but to do and don't know how to defend yourself, when it comes to decided to take this trip, you decided to take this journey and become a sports fanatic, dance and sing until you can't dance and sing anymore because all of them good times are only decided to be a fan or fanatic of one top. Only one team can win. So if you are new to this, fan, be a fanatic of more than one team, not in the same sport. We don't do that in sport, but in different sports that pique your interest. Therefore, you have multiple opportunities, multiple chances, multiple bites at the apple to be a. If not, your banter game better be on point. And if your banter game ain't on point, I'ma give you some lessons and some tips on how to. Because I'm so proud. I am so ecstatic that you decided you didn't want to just see people dancing and having fun and having a party while you standing on the wall. Allow me to help. Allow me to help. If you don't know what, you just look crazy. You get them crazy eyes and you just say stuff. They can go together. Sometimes it can be cohesive. Sometimes it can make sense. Say it with your chest. Just say it with some strength. Just say it with some fire. Just say it with some emotion. Say it with some passion. And wait for it. Wait for the reply. And then when you get the reply, repeat and do it again. You are running a confusion tactic. It will help you out in the beginning, help you out midway through, but your game better be on point. Your game gotta improve. What you are doing, it cannot repeat. It cannot, because you will get found out. This is banter. This is street fighting. But entertaining to watch, entertaining to do. Assuming now that you got that part out of the way, the next, learn more about the ins and outs, weaknesses of other. What are the fans? What are the fanatics of those teams' weapon? Use that as a weapon. Like, when the last time America been good? The 90s? On that one. That's a bad example, but it works for this occasion because it's the nonsensical example. Yourself. Allow time. Allow yourself enough time, and just don't go into this arena swinging, throwing haymakers at any and everybody, fighting, because all you're gonna in a wet paper bag on top of your head, throwing some punches. Them haymakers might land, but guess what? You don't see what you're doing. Head. I'd suggest you take that bag off of your head, and taking the bag off of your head to use against other rival fans. Not the same there yet. This is the beginning. This is the next step into that you chose to become a part of, which I'm so proud. I really am. And taking the next steps is important. And it is street fighting. That you take, I suggest you take some of the biggest and baddest words in your lexicon. Understand the origin behind it, and try to figure out how that origin relates to whatever and whoever you are going after. And if you can't do that, and if that's a little bit jabs, like, I know you are, but what am I? That kind of thing too. Your team ain't good, and you like stuff that's not good ever. Period. There are many and multiple ways that you can just banter, but you better not. You better not run up on somebody who don't have to get ready. They just go around waiting and saying to themselves, I wish somebody would try me today. Try me today. If you run up on that, what to say, and you don't know what to do, I'd suggest you're crazy. Better out crazy, they're crazy. Just be the guy who one ups, or the girl who one up, or the person who one up. They take it to a level, you take it to the next level. They take it over that level. Be convinced, or to just follow this out to its logical conclusion. Because if not hurt, then there's the people that you're gonna have to personal, and it's a personal attack. And I'd suggest you don't know who takes it personal, and if it's a personal attack on a personal we are fanatics, irrational, extremely about the sport, about the players. Suggesting that you do any of this, that's just me giving you some free, friendly advice. Because to become a part of this, you decided that you need that goodness in your life. You decided that watching the game, being a part of the game, next level, you want that. You want that. You want that new. You want all of the stuff wrapped in one. And also, not going there, not going there.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.